actually went to it was a Scottish store today to get a can of Iron Brew. Found out that like there is actually a place that sold it here.
Oh, really?
Because the ban might be off, or there might just be like smuggling it. Like, who knows? Either way, it wasn't there, so I'm like, all right, I'll try some other random British pop. That Tizer was pretty decent.
Yeah,
it wasn't Iron Brewed here, but it was like if ginger ale and 7-Up had a baby.
Wow.
It was okay.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But I don't know, Iron Brew. If anyone hasn't had it, caffeine is one of the flavorings. And it's like tang orange, and it tastes kind of like a weird watered down Red Bull meets bubble gum.
Oh, you mean Iron Brew does?
Yeah, Iron Brew.
It does, yeah.
Oh, I love that shit.
It's really good.
So good.
Yeah, I used to sell it at one of the stores I worked at. It was really good.
Really?
I used to get it all the time.
Cool.
Used to get it on lunch breaks.
Yeah, it's only 39p, which translates to apparently $3 Canadian. Because god damn it.
Yep.
Yeah, exchange rate.
Yeah, sure, that too. It's not from here, it's illegal. $3.
5 of my friends died bringing this across the ocean.
We don't fucking care.
Fuck, fine. Oh, is it cold? No. Son of a bitch.
Can we buy it in batches? No. Fuck off.
This just makes me want to explode. Bringing it back.
And you die, you wake up dead.
Comes full circle.
Like that movie, I forgot the name of.
You die and wake up dead?
The characters are like, I'm gonna go off on the moon to find things, and there's like a guy in a gorilla suit outside, and so they're scared of him. And then the one chick's like, don't come back dead.
I want to see that.
What
Whatever
is that?
I want to see that.
It's like a bunch of dudes go to like outer space to colonize, so they all sit in little like plastic boxes, and then this gorilla suit guy comes over and he starts opening them up and like dragging them away.
What?
Fuck. Sounds like something we'd make.
Yeah.
It's really low budget.
Yeah, it definitely sounds
yeah,
like something
yeah,
we'd
yeah.
make.
We never had a budget.
We need something terrifying. What can we rent? Gorilla costume. Yeah, sure, why not?
Or at the
Monkeys
end,
are
there's
scary.
like aliens chasing him and they blow up the black guy. And then they don't kill the aliens, but at one point it's daytime and a guy finds a creek and says, you guys again, I like this. And then it ends.
What?
So none of the problems.
We just found water.
They just had no budget, so they just had to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So you guys wasted your $25, and you need to return the costume now.
Yeah.
And the scriptwriter just died, so we may as well just end the movie.
He exploded.
Shit, we're gonna have to take down notes for what not to do.
Yeah. Don't die while writing your script.
Yeah.
You have gorilla suits.
Or gorilla suit.
Try not to explode.
I've got a morph suit. That's kind of close.
You can CGI it.
Tape little bits of hair to it.
Yeah.
Just CGI it with, like, if it's green, then we could just put in a green screen, and then you could just, like, you know, do whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Get
there's
that
like
spooky
a...
kind of moving thing, it doesn't look right.
Oh, where they like have someone walk
Record it
backwards? Yeah. They have someone walk backwards, but then play it backwards, so it just looks all weird when they're moving forward. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I like that.
Me too. We're totally not going to use that in whatever we're doing. It's all going to be real.
Okay, yeah.
It's all
Yeah,
real and
that's right,
true
yeah.
stories, and not just Silent Hill. We're not just making a Silent Hill short. We're totally going to make a Silent Hill.
We're exposing it now.
I want to.
Yeah, let's make a Silent Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck you, Konami, by the way.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Eat my
Do
shit.
you wish they blew up?
bastards.
Uh-oh.
I think they're...
Do you wish they would spontaneously combust?
No, that would be awesome, because then it means they'd actually do something. They're just shriveling up like a dick in cold water and disappearing.
Yeah.
That's what
Pull
Like my
themselves up
dick
New
in
York
cold
Stock
water.
Exchange.
Yeah, they pull themselves from the New York... Yeah,
Yeah,
holy
from the
fuck.
stock exchange, yeah. They're just like, well, we decided we're allergic to money, so
Yeah.
we're gonna stop printing it like we were with all the games we used to release.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
focus on gambling and shit. We're gonna make
Yeah.
Chingo machines.
Slot machines.
The slot machines and like mobile games, right?
Yeah. And gyms or whatever. Like they're opening like
So like a quad in the gym?
Yeah.
Like
You're just gonna make Yugiman. What the fuck? Play all the Yugiman cards.
Actually, yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh could probably just sustain them for a few years. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure they put crystal meth in the printing of the cards. That would explain all the fucking
The behavior or
But
something?
the behavior of most of
everything.
those kids.
What?
Just explain. I like the purple ones because you gotta like burn 2 cards to get them.
Yeah, the fusion cards.
No, now you have to burn like 5 to actually get 1 now.
Those
Oh,
are the
shit.
exceeds.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you have to exceed in these paychecks to get all these fucking stupid cards.
I don't know, going back to topic, I just hope the cards explode so they
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
it's actually fun.
What you gotta do is you gotta be like 8 or 9 and you gotta be 11 and you go to the uncovered part of the playground where the 9-year-olds are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you're starting to lose, you're like, this is just for fun. But if you're about to win, you go like, this is for keepsies, and you just take everything. And then when they try to get it back, you punch them because your body's more developed. And when they ask why you're with them, you'd be like, I didn't develop properly socially, so this is what I got.
Oh my god. That's so well thought out.
And that was
Yeah, it makes
elementary
sense.
school.
It makes sense.
Elementary school.
Yeah, that's,
It was either Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Beyblades.
Yeah.
that's that hierarchical battle.
So, blowing shit up. Or people blowing up.
The video game Parasite Eve deals with the main character investigating a mass spontaneous human combustion during an opera at Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
Wait.
So,
Yeah.
And the way that she does that is she controls their mitochondria and like makes them go like overdrive. And
Yeah.
creates
It is.
heat, and then they burn.
Wait, that's not the spaceship game.
no, that's Mass Effect.
No,
Yeah.
Eve.
Oh
Eve.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mass Effect, not Mass Casualty.
But why not everyone lost for real life money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Parasite is probably like one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Just it's up there.
And spooky.
It's actually pretty spooky.
The body horror is amazing.
Yeah, there's like lots of cutscenes that take cues from The Thing.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
yeah, the Cerebus fight.
Yeah, with the dogs.
Specifically is like the dog.
That
Oh
statue.
fuck.
The whole like the giant statue that turned into the boss thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a statue? Oh yeah, that's right. Like gets covered in the tang, and then
Yeah, the human goo that
yeah.
when she liquefies everyone.
Yeah. So the antagonist of the game, she can control mitochondria, which is basically the powerhouse of every cell that's in people's body.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's basically learning to control all these things, and she starts by lighting this entire opera hall on fire.
That makes sense.
It was pretty cool. There's like people screaming and running. They're like getting all crispy,
Getting
turning
all
into
burned
like
up and stuff.
people jerky.
Yeah. In like old PS1 cinematic graphics.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good times. Well,
pretty good.
even for a PS1 game, it actually looked pretty decent.
Pretty
Oh,
well. It
yeah.
was
Lemon
Squaresoft style.
Dyke
So
Italian.
Yeah.
They did pretty good.
And it was the first cinematic RPG.
Yeah.
So it was the first
One that kind of played like a movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Did they
was
even have like episodes? Like each as you went through, it was almost like an episode of a show or something.
yeah. There was it would kind of like pause, do like the Law and Order.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like different.
I've actually got
chapters
that on
and
my PS Vita, I think.
Nice. Yeah, it would. Each chapter would split off into days.
all that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So there was like I think it was like a week that the character had where it had to do all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, then after doing the mitochondria thing, she learns to basically mutate people or animals with it.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
Cool.
so everything's really
Wait, that's the
goopy.
protagonist?
The antagonist.
Oh.
No, protagonist.
It's just a chick.
But she
No,
turns out
no,
to
she's
be-
not.
And she's a,
Does she
but
have
she's
red
a
hair?
special chick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she turns out to be kind of her antithesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
So
she's
she-
like the pariah or like patient zero or something like that.
Well,
Like, that's how
okay,
it's
the
described.
game came out fucking how many years ago? I'm gonna spoil a bunch of stuff.
96.
The main character Aya had a sister, and they basically had the same kind of condition where they can control like the mitochondria and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But the sister was dying, so they performed a liver transplant, like a postmortem liver transplant, into the opera lady. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
So she ended up getting.
Just Eve, wasn't it?
Eve was what she turned herself into. I think Eve was Aya's sister.
Oh, okay.
Aya's sister's name was Eve, and then she became like the mitochondrial Eve. Was like
So
Right.
it wasn't the Phantom of the Opera that caused the fire?
No, he was caught in it and have his face got scorched off.
Yeah.
Like, bleh,
Yeah.
this lady is pretty. Bring it back to the Bela Lugosi fear I had. But no, it was really awesome. Really great game.
That was good.
Holy shit. Yeah, it
Fucking terrifying final boss sequence.
oh man, yeah, no.
Frustrating.
So, and it was like, not only was it like body horror, but it had like super weird like sexual themes to it and stuff like that.
Just look
And
at this.
yeah, if you look at the concept art, like it's just nothing but boobs and vaginas and umbilical cords.
Oh, beautiful.
So she basically like, she gives birth to Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Like a weird
Yeah.
mix of Mewtwo and fucking Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like
this
3
thing.
different levels.
And
Yeah.
it just flips around, like,
Yeah.
chasing you. And
At one point it like splits in half.
yeah.
It's got like a lower crawler mode that comes after you, and there's a thing that flies. And then the final form is like this dude coming at you.
Yeah.
So what happens is you beat it, it activates this timer because you're on this ship
Ship.
that's about to blow up.
Yeah.
And this timer starts after you beat the boss. It starts following you, and if it catches up to you, you start again. And it's already a hard ass battle. Like
Yeah.
you cannot win after you beat that,
Yeah.
and then get caught again. So it's like it was a few playthroughs for me,
Yeah, for sure.
and then the post game unlocks, and you actually fight your own sister. Because
Yeah.
basically she finds a way to survive, and she mutates herself and stuff, and you fight her as the actual final boss, and
Yeah.
she basically makes that one look like you're going to church.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, holy shit, good game, and it involves people catching on fire.
Yeah. I had a huge crush on Eve, too, when I was a kid. Like, especially when she got the giant hands and started to float, lost her legs, and...
Oh yeah, she
I
just
know
kind of got
what
the,
you're
like,
into.
the
Yeah,
tail
man.
stomp thing. Yeah.
Monster
Gigantism.
Gigantism, monster stuff,
Oh,
maybe
dude,
goo
you could sit on
girls.
his own
Elephant
nutsack.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, elephantitis gets me off.
Oh, yeah. Clubfoots. Rub it all up against me. Oh, Jesus.
We would like to welcome you again to Guttural Frequency, where we talk about Terry's fetishes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it
You
devolves
throw
to.
a
This is
cock
for
on giant feet.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You've got the opposite of what I've got.
You know, the one listener that we have is slowly judging you now.
Yeah. No, or there's this one girl who's just like, yeah, I agree. She's got a clubfoot. She's like, finally, call me. My chance. My
We need to find this guy now.
Just gonna get the weirdest
And then she
emails
meets
that I
me and
don't
is like,
check.
oh, God, no, never mind. I'll be lonely for the rest of my life. Never mind, thanks. No one knows what it's like.